Over 300 million people have installed this app. It turns billions of phones into portable scanners, and at one point, governments around the world started to ban it. This is the story of CamScanner, the app that replaced the office scanner. Now imagine this. Back in 2006, a small technology company called InSig Information Company Limited was working on something most people didn't even understand yet. Imagine taking a piece of document and scanning it, and your phone suddenly understands every word on that page. It can copy it, it can search through it, and it can even translate the words. That technology is called optical character recognition. It's the technology that allows CamScanner to do what it does. At the time, this technology was mostly used in expensive office machines and enterprise software, but one device was about to change everything.
iPod, a phone, and an internet communicator. And we are calling it iPhone.
On the 9th of January 2007, Steve Jobs introduces the iPhone, and the world is amazed at its capabilities. This led 4 engineers who were initially building a smart operating system for cameras to quickly pivot into building an operating system for phones. This operating system was known as Android. By 2010, Android had increased its presence as it appeared in new Samsung and HTC phones. And even though Nokia and BlackBerry were the dominant players at the time, the founders of InSig saw something interesting. Smartphone cameras were getting better, and the Android OS gave developers great power. So they asked one critical question: what if instead of using an office scanner, people could just use their phones? No bulky machines, no cables, and no complicated setup. Just open an app, take a photo, and convert it into the perfect document. That idea became CamScanner. The first version of CamScanner was very simple. You take a photo of a paper document, and then the app will automatically detect the edges of the paper, crop it, enhance the brightness, remove the shadows, and convert it into a clean PDF. What normally required a $200 scanner could now be done with a phone in seconds. Students loved it, business people loved it, and teachers loved it. It was all over the news, and naturally, the app started spreading like wildfire. But what made CamScanner powerful was very simple. It solved a problem that almost everyone has. Think about it: contracts, assignments, receipts, ID cards, legal documents, and any type of document. At some point, everyone needs to scan something, and CamScanner made that incredibly easy. CamScanner's success attracted big competitors like Adobe, but CamScanner's biggest challenge was far from its competitors. It was trust. Something had happened that nearly destroyed the app. In 2019, security researchers discovered malicious code inside CamScanner. Within days, Google removed it from the Play Store, and millions of users were wondering if this app they used was secretly spying on them. And even though this was not their fault but an advertising library that they used, the app was banned from the Google Play Store. But despite the fact that the company quickly removed the library and fixed the issue, the dent had already been made to the reputation of the app, and it would go on to lose some users forever. But that wasn't the end. In 2020, due to an escalating border conflict with China, India banned CamScanner alongside other Chinese apps, causing the app to also once again lose customers. And you would think that you have seen worse of it, but then in 2021, the United States of America also banned CamScanner, citing privacy and surveillance issues. Now, despite the ban, because of how important CamScanner was to people, government officials within the India government were still using CamScanner. So despite the setback, CamScanner continued growing. It had already exploded in popularity and became one of the most downloaded productivity apps in the world. In 2025, CamScanner reached 300 million users across more than 200 countries. Today, the app includes advanced features like AI-powered document enhancement, text recognition, cloud storage, and document collaboration. What started as a simple scanning tool has evolved into a full document management platform. But here's where their business strategy was clever. The app was free, and anyone could download it and scan documents immediately. There was a little catch though. The free version would add a small watermark to your scans. Now, this meant that if you scanned a document with CamScanner and shared it with a friend, your friend automatically knew the app that you used in scanning the document, and they could go download it themselves too. But if you wanted a cleaner document with no ads and with advanced features like the text extraction using OCR, you needed to upgrade. This is called the freemium model, and it's one of the most powerful business models in the app economy. Millions of users stay free, but a small percentage pay. And when you have hundreds of millions of users, even a small percentage becomes a massive business. Today, CamScanner makes $6 million monthly, and it's downloaded by 2 million users every single month on iOS alone. So here's the real lesson from the CamScanner story. The biggest tech companies don't always start with complicated ideas. Sometimes, the most successful products solve very simple problems. CamScanner didn't invent the scanner. They simply asked a powerful question. What if everyone already had one in their pocket? And that simple insight turned a smartphone camera into a global productivity tool used by millions of students, professionals, businesses, and governments around the world every single day. And who knows, the next billion-dollar app might start with a very simple question too, maybe even one you're thinking about right now. There is someone else that asked a very simple question and ended up making $9 million every single month. His name is Marco Grossi. You can check out the video showing on your screen to know more about him. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and leave a comment. Tell me in the comment section what questions are running through your mind that could turn into an app. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, cheers.